At exactly 6:03 a.m., before the first sliver of sunlight has even thought about creeping through my blinds, the morning ritual begins. It doesn't start with a buzzing alarm, a coffee maker, or the chirp of a morning bird. No, my wake-up call is a 75-pound, four-legged force of nature named Max, my German shepherd, my companion, my personal trainer, and the unrelenting CEO of the household's morning operations. It always starts the same way. The click-clack of his claws on the hardwood floor is the first sign. It's not loud. It's not rushed. It's rhythmic, deliberate, like the ticking of a timer counting down the seconds I have left to enjoy my last moments in bed. I try to ignore it. I bury my head deeper into the pillow. Maybe he'll give me 5 more minutes. Maybe today is the day he'll decide to let me sleep in. It never is. The clicking stops. The room is silent. Too silent. Then I feel it, a warm exhale against the side of my face. I don't even have to open my eyes to know what's coming. That gentle puff of air carries a message. We got a day to live. Let's move. Before I can react, I feel his nose under the covers, lifting, poking, nudging. It's not aggressive. It's surgical. He's done this before. He's a pro. He knows exactly how to slide his snout under the blanket, wedge his head under my arm, and begin what I call the shepherd's shovel. And then, the leap, he jumps onto the bed like he's clearing a fence in a police training course. Boom. Full body impact. Right on my chest. Not painful. Just enough to let me know that resistance is futile. He stretches out across my torso with all the entitlement royalty, his massive head landing squarely on my neck, pinning me in place. He lets out a long, exaggerated sigh, like he's the one who had a rough night. For a moment, we just lie there. His ears twitch slightly. His eyes scan the room. He's not just lying on top of me. He's guarding me, watching, waiting, making sure that whatever demons I battled in my sleep know that he's here now. And they're not welcome. I whisper, 5 more minutes. He lifts his head and looks down at me, head tilted to the side in that classic shepherd way that says, asterisk, really? We're doing this again. Asterisk, then comes a face lick. One long, sandpaper swipe across my cheek. It's both a punishment and a promise. Get up, or I'll keep going. Defeated, I groan and sit up. He immediately jumps off the bed, tail wagging furiously, pacing in little circles, looking back at me every few seconds to make sure I'm following. And I do. I always do. Because how could I not? We make our way to the kitchen. He walks ahead but keeps checking over his shoulder, making sure I haven't collapsed on the floor in protest. He knows the routine. Bowl, water, kibble. A quick treat if he sat nicely the day before. He always does. But before breakfast, there's one stop he insists on. The window. Every morning, without fail, Max walks over to the living room window and perches on the back of the couch like a lion surveying his savanna. He peers out through the glass, scanning the yard, the street, the trees. It's his world, and he takes that job seriously. I pour his food, and I watch him in silence for a moment, because this isn't just about food or schedule. This is about rhythm. This is about purpose. This is about the sacred, often overlooked moments that make up a life. And that's when it hits me every single day. There's something deeply humbling about being woken up by a creature who doesn't care about the markets, your inbox, or your follower count. Max wakes me up because to him, I'm his person, his job, his joy, his world. He doesn't care if I'm successful. He doesn't care if I made mistakes yesterday. He only cares that I woke up today. And to him, that's enough. I sip my coffee. He eats. Then we head outside. The leash clicks. The door opens. And we step into the new day together. The air is always a little cooler in the morning. The world still feels fresh, untouched. And Max, he walks beside me like we're on a mission to reclaim something sacred. Not just a sidewalk. Not just a sunrise. But the sense that, no matter what happens next, we started the day right. With movement, with loyalty, with love. Some people wake up to alarms. I wake up to devotion. Max doesn't just pull me from sleep. He pulls me into life. And in a world that's always rushing, always demanding, always needing more, that simple, silent, sacred routine, that's the real wake-up call.